investment appraisal. It's question 3 here. Iconaman PLC, a pharmaceutical company, is considering an investment in the production of COVID-19 testing kits. The following information relates to the investment under consideration. Right, so we've got the sales and the production units for year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. Okay, these are the figures here. And we've got the unit selling price, all right, the per unit selling price, okay, it is here. We've got the direct material cost per unit, which is highlighted here, and the other variable cost per unit, and our fixed cost. So this information will be relevant to us when we're calculating the net present value of this investment, because we're going to use this information here to, you know, sorry about that. Yes, this information is going to use it when calculating the net present value. We want to get our cash flows. All right. So we continue with the question. Okay. The COVID-19 testing kit will be produced on a new production machine costing 1 million. The current financing structure will not change significantly. Okay. Iconaman PLC is financed by ordinary shares, all right? 15 Ngwe par value, okay? 1 million, okay, 1 million kwacha, trading at 1 kwacha 69 Ngwe per share, okay? And 10% bonds, right? 900,000 with a par value of 100 kwacha, on which the interest is payable annually on the 31st December. Okay. The debt is due for redemption. Okay, so we're dealing with redeemable debt. Okay, redeemable debt at the end of the period for that redeemable debt, you'll be given this par value. Okay, this 100 kwacha, right? And what you invested in originally, 900,000, right? The market price of the bonds is 95 kwacha. The market expected rate of return is 7%. There is no PLC, a company in the same industry as Iconaman PLC, has an expected rate of return of 8%. Right, so this expected rate of return, this 8%, is the cost of equity for there is no, yeah, I think so, there is no, yeah, from its ordinary shares, and has an equity beta of 1.2. Okay, remember equity beta, financial risk and business risk. Okay, 1.2, it's greater than the market beta. Okay, so it's risk. Iconaman PLC has an equity beta of 1.8, okay, and pays tax on profit at a rate of 30% per year. Okay, tax liabilities are settled in the year which they arise. So the first part they've told us is calculate the weighted average cost of capital using the market values as weighting factors. Okay, so we're going to first calculate the value of equity and the value of debt. All right, so the formula to get the value of equity, okay, ordinary share capital divided by book value per share. Someone is trying to log in, just hold on. Book value per share, right, times market price. And so we go to our equation, all right. All right, so they say the ordinary shares are, okay, 1 million kwacha, all right, 1 million kwacha, and they're 15 ngwe per value. Okay, so we're going to say 1 million is 1 million kwacha. 15 ngwe is 15 ngwe divided by 100. We convert also the 15 ngwe to kwacha. So let me just put it on the side. 15 ngwe divided by 100 equals 0.5 kwacha. And so we say 1 million over 0.5 kwacha times the market price.
Kindly adjust your one side. I don't want to how you're projecting. Too small.
Okay, it's too small. It's like this is okay, huh? I think like this we cannot agree it's okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So trading at 1.69. Okay, so we'll say multiply by 1.69. Okay, let's get our calculators and punch in 1 million divided by 0.5 times 1.69.
So what are we finding?
The value of equity. VE. Should have put it here. VE.
Hi, Mr. Mava.
Yes. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. So my question is it every time whenever we presented with this question that we're supposed to start by finding the value of equity?
Yes, yes. Always first thing, find the market values of equity, debt. If there's also for preference shares, always you start with this. Because remember in the formula, remember for in the formula for work, all right, you have that VE over V, V plus VD. So like that's like the first part you have to find. So always you start with these values here.
So you said what kind of a model is this one?
We haven't yet gone to the model. Okay, the model we use is
Oh,
for the cost of equity, the capital asset pricing model. That's for the cost of equity.
so there's something that I am looking for, like in terms of understanding before we can proceed.
Okay.
So, coming from a formula where we're just getting this value of equity and value of debts that were just given straight on. So, like in this case,
Mm-hmm.
these figures are what? So we're only given the ordinary share. We are not. It's not specified to say which one is debt and which one is equity, right? What's the difference?
Okay, so whenever you're hearing about ordinary shares, now we're talking about equity. Okay, ordinary shares, we're talking about equity. So here we've been given 1 million kwacha, all right? This is the ordinary share capital, 1 million kwacha, trading at 1.69. This is the market price, all right? And then here we have 15 way per value. Okay, so this is the book value of the shares. So now we have to find the market value of the equity, which is VE, using this formula here. And these formulas are not, yes, and these formulas, remember, they're not given to you in the exam. Okay, these formulas are not given to you in the exams. And another thing, sometimes they'll give you the number of shares. Okay, so if it's the number of shares, all right, basically here, this is we're finding the number of shares. This is how we find the number of shares. So sometimes in the question, they'll tell you how many shares there are. Okay, so you're just told how many shares there are, you just multiply it straight with the market price. If they give you the number of ordinary shares, you just multiply it straight with the market price.
Good evening, Mr. Mark.
Good evening, how are you?
Fine. We just kindly go through the question again for my understanding.
Okay, okay.
I didn't get the question.
And I'm just thinking if you're able to share that information you beamed at first with all the definitions, I think it's going to help us understand the questions once we understand the terms and whatever that.
Okay, okay. I'll send that document. I'll send it to you. I'll send that document to you guys. Okay. So to the gentleman who asked about the question, all right, the information, all right, because we're dealing with part A, we have to calculate the weighted average cost of capital. So the information we're looking for is here. Okay. So it says Iconaman PLC is financed by ordinary shares, right? 15 ngwe per value. All right. 1 million kwacha. All right. This is the ordinary share capital, 1 million kwacha. And it's trading at 1 kwacha 69 ngwe. This is the market price. All right. So we're trying to find the market value of the equity, VE.
Okay.
Okay. I hope someone typed in the values while we're discussing.
Yeah, and I punched those figures and it's giving me 3,380,000.
3,380,000. All right, 380,000. Okay. So this is the market value of equity, VE. Okay. After I find the market value of equity, now I have to find the market value of debt. Okay, which is BD. All right. So VD VD equals, okay, value of debt divided by book value of debt, right, times the market price. So we go back to the question to get our data. Okay. Okay, well, where is it? Where is it? All right. Okay, so Iconomans finance by ordinary shares trading at this per share, and 10% bonds 900,000. All right, so this is the value of the debt with a par value of 100 kwacha. So this is the book value. All right, and our market price is 95 kwacha. So we'll substitute 900,000 divided by 100 times 95. So it's basically 850,000. So now they say 855,000.
855.
Okay. So they say they want us to express these as weightages. Okay, are we okay with the calculation of the debt? Any queries?
Hi, Mr. Mwaba.
Yes.
So, I'm seeing some, maybe, I don't know if it's a different figure on my end or just need clarity. In the first calculation, when we're finding the equity value, we
Mhm.
use the market price, which I feel is kind of different from the one that we're using from the market, the debt, market debt, whatever it is. We're using a 95 here, but previously it wasn't 95. Are they two different numbers?
There are two different numbers. They've been stated here. Okay, here they say the market price of the bonds is 95 kwacha. And then here, this is the market price of the ordinary shares, 169. So they have been stated. Or here, maybe here in the formula,
All right.
market price of debt. Let me put this in the formula. Market price of debt. Market this. I think I should have put this like that. The market values, we can put them in millions or thousands. I like to put them in millions. Okay, so we'll say ZMW millions. Right, so we're going to divide 3,308,000 divided by 1 million. What do we get? You get 3.8, 3.38. No mistake. 855,000 divided by a million should get 0.855. Our calculators agreeing with these figures here. Hello.
4.235.
So you're going to say 3.38 divided by 4.235, and the value you get, you multiply it by 100.
Sorry, will you just go back and did you divide the value of equity, the 3,380,000 divided by the 1 million?
We did.
Or is it that
We divided it.
3
We divided by
million 385?
385. Where did the 3,385 come from? No, it's 3.38. Once you divide this by 1 million, you're supposed to get 3.38.
3,280,000. Okay. Okay.
All right, so I'm waiting for the percentage. 3.38 divided by 4.235. Please tell me what.
79.8.
79.8. So that's just, we can round it off to 80%. Okay. 79.8, can round it off to 80%. All right. 100 minus 80%, we get 20%. Okay. 100 minus 80%, we get 20%. But let's just divide 0.855 divided by 4.235. Let's confirm that it's also it will be either, I think it will be 19 point something, then round it off to 20%. Let's just find that value.
That's exactly what it is.
19 flat.
No, it's 20%. It's 0.201, 201 something. So you can't round off.
Okay. All right. So we are done with the first part. All right, we've calculated the market values of equity and debt. So in the next part now, we're going to calculate the cost of equity and also the cost of debt.